Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual,
Nung last year nagkita na kami nito and ngayon nagkita uli kami. After 1 year, nandito na uli siya, syempre. Sino pa ba? Wil Dasovich, pare.
Pare!
Kamusta?
Uy! Well, I'm here na. I miss you, pare.
Ito ka na nga. Yung tunay na Wil Dasovich na. Let's go. Syempre, Wil Dasovich, pare. Hindi niya in-expect eh. Lumakad na siya.
Oh yeah, I was walking and he just goes like this. Dush! And I was like, what? And then he just walks up. Sobrang...
Salamat at nandito ka ngayon. Maraming salamat sa pagbalik sa kusina namin. Nung huli kang pumunta dito, mainit, masikip, magulo, and ginugulo tayo ni Luna. Diba? Ngayon, mas okay na. Pero yun nga, Will, maraming salamat din kasi you chose to spend your birthday with us. What an honor. Diba?
Eh, syempre naman, I mean, it's a free meal. Tsaka, isa sa mga pinaka-best chef sa buong Pilipinas.
Grabe naman yun.
Who wouldn't want to spend their birthday dito? Diba? Am I right? Diba?
And syempre, dahil birthday mo, ano pa ba ang niluluto pag birthday? Hotdog with marshmallow. Hindi.
Yeah, I was like, wait, no.
Di ba yun yung hotdog na marshmallow?
Oo nga.
Repolyo. Repolyo. Tuso kayo sa repolyo. Ito, yung repolyo. Asan yung repolyo natin? Wala, nakachop na pala. Kasi ang lulutuin natin, syempre, ay pansit. And yung pangalawa namin lulutuin ay... medyo bastos eh. Diba?
Gusto ko yan eh.
Gusto mo yung bastos?
Yeah. Especially pag birthday. Diba? Ika nga,
Siyempre.
birthday.
Meal. Do you know pansit?
Yeah, pampaba ng buhay.
Yes, exactly. Diba? Kasi as we age, we're a little bit closer to death.
Correct.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Ang gagawin natin pansit ay typical na pansit canton. Pare, kasi para sa akin yun yung pinakamadali eh. Diba? Chicken oil, pare. Lagyan natin dyan sa ating mainit na non-stick pa na lang dahil may sumira nung wok ko. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
you.
I didn't touch it. It was you because you were.
I'm saying, not saying it's you, pero someone broke my wok. Ito pinaghalo-halong repolyo, celery, may sayote din pala, di ba?
Ah, may repolyo yung pancit canton?
Yes, actually, Will, do you know the dish chop suey?
Yeah.
Chop suey, when it's left over, the next day, can become pancit.
Mas masarap ba to sa yung package that I eat on the weekends? Yeah, lucky me.
Hindi, mas masarap yun. Tapos, titimplahan lang natin yung gulay natin. Nor seasoning o kung toyo lang, okay lang yun, that's fine. Mother Sita's oyster sauce, pare. Tapos, ngayon, luto na yung gulay natin. Meron tayo ditong tira-tirang beef from our Jamaican Patty episode, di ba? Bakit tayo magsasayang? Di ba, pare? Any type of meat, usually kami, talaga, chicken. Bakit chicken?
Bakit?
Kasi tinda namin sa palengke yun, di ba? Remember, our family business is chicken?
Yes.
From our last podcast, di ba? Dati si Will ang nag-interview sa akin. Ngayon, ako naman ang i-interview sa kanya. Di ba? Gantihan lang.
Oo nga, alam mo, sobrang iba to kasi on the last episode, aka like 5 minutes ago, ako yung puro satsat, siya yung whatever. Pero pag nasa channel mo, ikaw sobrang energy mo, sobrang satsat, ako walang ganap, just chilling, no?
Tsaka kasi nag-Red Bull ako eh.
Oo nga eh.
Kasi Red Bull ko.
Red Bull, baka naman.
Talagang pinulot ko sa basurahan yun. Since luto na naman yung beef natin, technically ininit lang natin siya. Tapos meron pa namang konting sauce na natira sa pan mula dun sa pagluto natin ng gulay. So basically, that's it, pare. So ngayon doon na tayo sa pansit mismo natin. Kuha tayo ng malinis na malinis. Dahil ang tubig namin ay nakadiretso sa Wilkins. Wilkins, baka naman, mineral yung lumalabas sa gripo namin. Okay, meron tayong pansit canton. Sitpantotkan, yun ang tawag dyan. Bakit? Mali yun? Pansit canton, Will. Do you know pansit canton?
Yeah.
Nagpakanton si Will ngayon. Will, maraming salamat dahil nagpapakanton ka ngayong birthday mo. Every birthday, dapat magpapakanton ka.
Oo, dapat niya. Ba, yung birthday canton.
Birthday canton.
Kaya mamaya, kakantonin ka na.
Wait. Oh, okay. I just wanted to,
Touch it?
Yeah.
Want to touch something else?
Mamaya.
Mamaya, okay.
Hindi pa birthday. It's
Hindi pa
It's in
birthday.
1.5 hours pa.
Nor seasoning pa rin. And have you had sweet pancit before?
Hindi pa.
Oh, ngayon, makakatikim ka na. Wala naman sigurong problema doon. Anong ginagawa mo? Gusto na magpakanto ni Will. Kanto na na. Tapos lalagyan lang natin ng cornstarch and water mixture para pansit siya at hindi siya mami, pare.
Mami.
Lagay na natin yung gulay tsaka karne natin. Ayan. O, diba? Sobrang bilis, parang first time mo lang.
Filipino ba to?
Yes.
Okay.
See? The brand is excellent.
Oh yeah, Chef Cloudy Tayag.
Claude
What did I
Tayag.
say?
Cloudy.
Oh.
Cloudy with a chance of tayag. Joke lang, Chef Claude. Joke lang, Chef Claude. And basically, Will, tapos na tayo. Ito na ang pampahaba ng buhay mo. Yan, konting asukal.
So first time ko to tikman sweet pansit.
Oo, slightly sweet lang naman. Slightly sweet. Ito ano to ganito yung niluluto ng mama ko nung bata ako. Ang nilalagay niya pa actually ay Caro corn syrup. Gulat siya eh.
Yeah. Dapat hindi biglaan, dapat dahan-dahan, lalo pag first time mo, di ba?
Ba't ang lakas ang sagot? Paminta. Okay. And basically, eto na yun. Plating na natin to.
Anong tingin mo? Pampahaba talaga ang buhay ang pansit?
Depende. Kung may diabetes ka and you eat all these carbs, ikli buhay mo. Tapos kalamansi. Special yan. Oo. Sesame oil. And that's it, pare. Pansit Canton. Napakabilis, napaka-basic kung ano-ano na yung tira sa rep namin para kay Wil Dasovich. Mamaya namin kakainin to habang nagkukwentuhan. Doon tayo sa pangalawang dish natin which is
Betlog.
doon sa nakaraang video natin, the one we did for your child. Lilink namin yan dyan, baka meron din sa description. Nagluto tayo ng, siguro, the best representation of etits and betlog. Kasi, niluto natin siya, sinisling natin siya, wala tayong nilagay na kahit ano. Diba? Talagang salt lang. And you said, akin yung half. Thank you for being so generous. Pero eto nga, may natira kami dito nga, pinalambot na etits at betlog ng baka. Tinan mo yan, pare, oh, diba? Medyo nagsebo na siya kasi malamig dito, di ba? Pero okay lang yan kasi paiinitin uli natin yan. Gagawin natin tong Will na ano, betlog and etits pares.
Pares.
Pares. Oh, it's basically sweet anise flavored sauce.
Etits, at betlog, at anus. Ano sinabi?
Anis.
Ah,
Hindi anus. Pero anyway, eto na nga, itachop natin. Uy, sebong-sebo pare, oh. Ganyan talaga ang etits kapag napapabayaan. Meron tayong star anise dito. Smell it. Smell it.
Anus.
Gaya natin dyan. Lahat naman ng etits masarap yan, di ba? Nasa panlasa mo na lang yan. No to edit shaming. Bayoko, nakatingala, kaliwa, kanan, maliit, malaki, kahit ano yan, masarap yan. Maitim, maputi, malinamnam, maasim, matamis, kahit ano yan, masarap yan. May balat, wala, makunat o hindi, lahat yan masarap. Cinnamon stick pare, lagay natin dyan. Dahon ng laurel. Pamintang buo pare. Kung makikita nyo, mukha siyang parang yolk ng penoy. And ikaw, nagustuhan mo. Masarap yung betlog, di ba?
Oo, parang balut lang.
Parang balut siya pero medyo mas firm ng konti. Buksan natin. Avert your eyes if you do not want to see. Mga lalaki dyan, 70% male audience. Pigit muna kayo saglit. Sabihin ko na sa inyo pag didilat na kayo.
Aray! Sakit!
Okay, pwede na kayong dumilat. So, ito ang laman ng betlog nyo. I mean, parehas namang mamal ang tao at baka. So, probably ganito rin yung laman sa inyo. Pero for sure sa inyo, hindi ganito kalaki. Kung ganyan kalaki yung sa inyo,
Check mo na yan.
hindi sabihin ko sana patingin ako eh. Consult your
Patingin,
doctor.
patingin.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oy! Gago, pinakita talaga sa akin! Pinakita sa akin! Pinakita sa akin, gago!
Out of words.
Gusto mo bang tumigil muna tayo at ano muna?
Do you want to contemplate?
Was I telling the truth or?
I-memorize mo muna.
Alam niyo yung ano? Mangga. 75% nun. Kalabaw, pre. Ang laki ng itlog mo. Itlog ba yung p***? Kasi nga ba eh.
Kasi punong-puno siya ngayon kasi hindi ko ginagamit. So,
Salamat sa impormasyon ha. Essential yun sa aking growth bilang tao. Maraming salamat at sinare mo sa akin yung impormasyon na yan. Sa lahat ng manonood nito, sigurado ko sa inyo. Ako pa lang ang nakakita ng itlog ni Wil Dasovich. Yun palang bragging rights na yun. Paglabas ko bukas ng bahay, bibili ako soft drink sa labas. Pambilan nga po, 2 cook, nakita ko Itlog ni Wil Dasovich. Kahit gaano pang maabot mo sa buhay, hindi mo nakita Itlog ni Wil Dasovich, pare.
Ginawa ko yan para sa thumbnail and title mo. Nakita ko ang betlog ni Wil Dasovich. And then, the thumbnail will be me with this betlog. And then, they're gonna be shocked na nakita mo talaga yung aking betlog, di ba?
Alam mo,
Reverse clickbait.
alam mo, within the year na hindi naman tayo nagkula, pero nagkikita tayo sa labas sa minsan-minsan, kala Erwan, ganyan.
Kay Erwan.
Alam mo, never kong inisip na, next year kaya makikita ko na yung Itlog ni Wil Dasovich. Hindi ko inisip yun eh. Pero alam mo, things work out eh. Lagay na natin dyan yung betlog, Will. Ha? Pag pinakita mo uli sa akin yan, alam mo na. Ha?
Alam ko na.
Yan. Tapos chop lang natin ang chop to. Next time nga, mag-iingat ako sa pagtingin ng ganon-ganon, pare. Hindi, ano bang nirereklamo ko? Ang saya-saya ko nga eh. Ang saya-saya ko nga eh. Ano bang inireklamo ko? Si Alvin, alam mo ba si Alvin, nakita na yung edits ko. Oy! Oy! Chiro, wag mong sasama yung gumanyan, ha? Huwag mong sasama yung gumanyan si Alvin. Hindi kasi baka isipin nila, totoo. Nakaganyan, oh. Nakaganyan kasi siya sa unang linya lang, oh. Usod mo naman konti, di ba? Para ka nagsasaing yan, eh. Ano mo? Let's get back to cooking. Lagay na natin lahat yan dyan. Malambot na yan. So, hindi natin kailangan palambutin. Lagyan natin ng toyo yan. Ay, gago, patis pala yun. Dahil nalagyan natin ng patis kasi purong bastos yung pinag-uusapan natin. Magme-menos ako ngayon ng toyo. Ngayon dahil magme-menos tayo ng toyo, hindi yan. Kasi dark soy sauce ko, pre.
Siguro yung tiyan ka ba? May bibig ka ba sa mata?
Nakita mo, nahanap ko kaagad. Smells like caramel, right?
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi basically it's caramel with a bit
Okay.
of soy sauce.
Interesting.
Yeah. Next ang ilalagay natin dyan, syempre para patamisin natin ang etis at betlog, asukal. Pare. Wala tayong pineapple juice eh. Palagkitin na natin yan, cornstarch and water mixture.
Ano kaya kung gumawa tayo ng adobong betlog? Would that be good or?
Yes!
Yeah?
Yes, adobong betlog.
Yeah?
Oo naman pare. I will let you taste with the dicks too.
Text.
Taste the dicks too.
Oh wow, it's sweet.
Omsi mais. So okay na tayo, pare. Goods ba sa'yo yan? Okay
Ayos.
naman sa'yo?
Ayos,
Okay.
pre.
So, plating na natin ito. Wala namang plate ito. Isasalin lang sa sa mangkok to eh.
Ano yan?
I think that's the urethra. Oh, kung saan dumadaan yung catheter.
Nagka-catheter ka na ba? Or something?
Hindi pa. Wag muna, Will. Marami pa akong gustong gawin sa buhay ko. Wag muna tayo mag-catheter. I think this is called Lauganma. Kay John Cena ko nakita to. Diba? Yeah. Search mo John Cena Lauganma.
Like John Cena.
Legit. No joke, no joke.
老港嘛，在西凉话。
You can't see me. Yan. May peanut siya, oh. Diba?
Didn't it come with peanuts?
Yes.
Kasi yung akin walang peanuts.
Yung sauce mo. Okay.
So good.
Soy sauce, pare. So, pare, eto na ang ating etits at betlog pares. Diba? Siyempre, meron din tayong pansit dito. Eto ang regalo ko sa'yo para sa birthday mo. Isang pampahaba ng buhay, isang pampasaya ng totoo, pare. So, magliligpit lang kami ng konti dito, maghahain kami dito, kakain tayo, at magkukwentuhan. Siyempre, yun naman ang ginagawa natin sa BOH, diba, pare?
Tama.
Marami akong itatanong sa'yo. Handa ka na ba?
Hindi ko alam.
Kasi, pre, pinakita mo sa akin yung itlog mo eh.
Yeah.
So, medyo matagal sa alaala ko yun.
Usapang itlog ba to?
Usapang itlog to, pare.
Alright, let's go. I'm an open book. Okay. Not that open.
Happy birthday. Ito lang yung birthday meal. Very Filipino, pare. So, syempre, sa pansit muna tayo. Kasi pansit is appetizer. Di ba? Meron palang surprise si producer Alvin.
Wil Dasovich.
Isasama rin natin sa meal natin yan. I mean, it's something small.
Hot dog and marshmallows?
Hotdog and marshmallows. Pero para lang kompleto ang ano natin. Birthday niyong dalawa eh.
Dude, I was so scared.
Yeah. Birthday din ni Ian. Sa tig-isa kayo, di ba? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Okay.
Oh, dude!
Continue being pogi. Yan. Kasi hindi ba yan? Iyon, sumindi. Sabi ni Ryan yan. Oo.
That was so sweet. I haven't had someone give me a cake and sing happy birthday to me and like I don't remember. It's been so many years.
Blow it.
Sabay kami!
Oh, sabay!
Basahin mo to.
Oh, yan, oh. Ano yan yung nakasulat sa'yo?
Happy birthday!
Ginoong kupal.
iyan.
Practice ka pa, Dota. Yan. Kailangan mo eh, di ba? Oh, yan, dalawa kayo.
Want to blow each other?
Yes.
Para iba?
Blow mine and I'll blow yours.
To stay on brand with, you know,
Yeah,
with the theme of
yes,
today,
of
with
course,
the
diba?
betlog and the blowing.
Yan.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, happy birthday! Sige na, magtrabaho ka na ulit. Magtrabaho ka na ulit. Balik mo na yung cake. Huwag niyong gagalawin yan, ha? Tatanggalin lang yon, tatanggalin lang to. At isoli mo, ha? Soli mo. Sabi mo, hindi naman props lang kamo.
Hindi naman nagalaw.
Hindi naman nagalaw. Pasoli mo na. Pero eto, susoli ba natin? Hindi, kainin na lang chocolate eh. Pero Will, happy birthday. Ian,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday. Diba? Magsasalubong kayo. Tung.
Alam mo, sobrang natatakot ako. I thought it's gonna be a prank or something. I was super running ako. Akala ko like daga or something.
Will, pinakita mo sa akin yung itlog mo eh. Alam mo yun? Wala ka rin dapat ikatakot sa mundo. Lahat pwede na.
Tama.
Pero mamaya ating kakainin niya kasi dessert yan. Dito muna tayo sa ating pancit. Pare, sasandokan kita. You know, we tend to eat pancit with rice. And that's a very Filipino thing.
Ay, salamat.
Yan. Kayo rin mo, baby, yan.
And then, gagawin ko din sa'yo.
Sige.
Diba parang yung Japanese, yung hapon, it's
Sa
respectful
shot.
sa alcohol.
Yeah.
Buhusan kita.
Buhusan kita, buhusan mo ko.
So tayo, buhusan kita ng pansit canton.
Yan. Pantunin mo ko, baby. Yan, ang
Shoot,
daming
sorry.
kanton.
Nag
Okay lang.
pal-
Okay lang. Yan, thank you.
Putok.
Okay na ako.
Sige.
Okay na ako. Tikman muna natin yung pancit. If you want to eat it with rice, go ahead. Napakabilis na pancit, pare. Tira mo. Ayan, di ba? Birthday mo, hindi ka pwede mamatay sa pancit. Yan. Dapat humaba.
Hindi ako sanay.
Hindi ka siya sanay.
Malalim
Hindi ka
sa
sanay.
throat, no?
Yes, oo. Turuan kita mamaya. Pero ngayon, tikman natin yung pares natin. Yan.
Sige.
Pwede mo nang kutsarahin yan dahil sa'yo naman yan. Ang ating etits and betlog pares.
Pares.
Pare. Oo nga naman. Ako, maglalagay ako nitong ating sausawan. Ang ating chili sauce with soy sauce and calamansi. Pare.
Wow. Diba, don't you feel like our friendship just got a little closer because of that, no?
Well, oo. Tinan mo, naalala mo, nakita mo yung edits ko. Di ba hanggang ngayon magkasama tayo? Di ba? Si Ian, pinakita niya sa amin yun.
Yeah.
Di ba? So kayo, kung meron kayong mga kaibigan na gusto nyo makip buong buhay nyo, pakita nyo rin yun.
Show yours.
Show yours, pare. Show yours. Kasi,
Wala dapat tinatago.
pero Will, ikaw, naging inspirasyon ka sa marami. Kasi, makukonsider natin si Will na grandfather of Filipino vlogging.
Yeah, I was one of the first, yeah.
One of the first, definitely. Kasi it's a culture na wala sa atin nung panahon na yun, di ba?
Yeah.
I think it's from the US or anywhere from the West.
Yeah, there were only a few people. It was in the US and the UK in 2015 when I first started, so.
Yeah. Ikaw yung nagdala dito. Ang tanong ko lang, Will, kasi ako marami na rin naman akong napanood na tungkol sa buhay mo. Gusto ko lang din ma-share, back of the house nga eh. Gusto kong malaman kung paano ka napunta sa posisyon na to kung saan, alam mo yung pangalan na Wil Dasovich eh. Di ba? How did you start, basically?
How did I start? Grabe. Alam mo, I just graduated from college and then
Sa US?
sa US. Oh, I grew up in the US. And then sobrang uso sa US, when you graduate, you travel muna. You travel for a few months and then you work.
Okay.
Dito, usually people just go from college to work na
Yes.
agad. I don't want to just go into the working world. Lalo, di ko alam kung anong gusto kong gawin na habang buhay. That's a really intense decision.
Yes.
So it's like, have fun while you can before you end up in the working world and get cultured. Ika nga, diba? You know, experience, see other countries and everything. I was going around Southeast Asia, kasi mura. That's a lot of reason why people travel to Southeast Asia. You can backpack. I was living off of $5 a day. So that's
$5 a day,
Mga
that's
200
200, 250 a day.
250 pesos a day, like with the hostel, Like I just eat whatever's super cheap. I'll eat, street food. Dito sa Pinas, I would eat this like shrimp that's fried.
Okoy.
Yeah.
Okoy.
Yeah, shokoy, whatever that is. I remember eating that. I ate a lot of balut din. Nung young ako. Kasi it's mura, I enjoyed it. It's healthy, diba? It's just protein.
Yes.
Dito sa Pinas, I was in a mall and then I got scouted. Some guy comes up to me and then he was just like, he approached me like professionally saying, I think you would be good in commercials, blah, 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 blah. Sabi niya, he had a business card, it looked all professional. And ako, I'm young, I don't have confidence, I'm just a solo guy who's traveling the world. And he just, sinabi niya sa akin, like, come by the office and try out. And I was so flattered. I was like, I never thought I can be in a commercial or a model or whatever. And sabi niya sa akin na, basta I had the look for a commercial. Hindi ibig sabihin guapo. It's just I had the look, which
You
is
fit the
like,
part,
yeah, I just fit the part. My sister is the star, palagi. She was acting growing up. She's a good singer. She plays piano, instruments, and sobrang good-looking siya. And ako, I was kind of like the ugly duckling. And there's this running joke of all our friends, yung mga pamilya. They would always say, maganda talaga yung or si Hailey. And my parents are good looking too. Yeah. And they'd always say, ano nangyari sa'yo? Well, and as a kid, I laugh, but like,
it stings a bit.
It stings deep inside kahit papano. In my first couple months of trying commercials, I got like 3 commercials in a span of 1 or 2 months.
Nung ginagawa mo yan, di ba you were traveling still?
Yes. So I stopped traveling.
Nag-reside ka sa Philippines?
So naka-travel lang ako sa Indonesia, Bali, Singapore, and Philippines. And then once I got this opportunity and then tuloy-tuloy yung commercials, I just stayed kasi I was having so much fun. This is where I started to realize I want to be in an industry na magiging entertainer ako. Kasi masaya ako sa I'm not good. I wasn't good at acting, but I enjoyed it. And yun ang pinaka-importante. Kasi if you enjoy something, you can always get better at it.
Totoo yan.
And I just wanted to continue just enjoying and this experience of being commercials and dancing and doing like this goofy stuff, And
so it's fun.
Because it was fun.
And it's a good living as well.
Yes, for me, it was enough to get by. Alam ko na it wasn't going to be something I do for a long time. I just knew it was a stepping stone. It was basically a doorway to something bigger, whether that is showbiz, maybe it's hosting. Maraming iba't ibang tao tulad ko that were in that situation. There were people traveling from the US, from UK, from Brazil. A good amount of half Filipinos too, that maybe they graduated from college, they're here on vacation, and then they started modeling, and then we all became friends because bilang half Filipino, parang there's no place for you where you feel like you're completely with everyone. Like, for instance, sa California, everyone just thinks I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. Hindi ako local, John.
Okay.
Growing up in school, you're just Mexican because you're brown.
Okay.
Yeah, ganun ako. And then in the Philippines, syempre, I'm not from here. Di ako marunong mag-Tagalog noon. I was like fresh off the boat, so I'm a foreigner. So it was really cool na nakaka-relate ako sa mga iba't ibang half Filipinos. And half Filipinos, most of them, we never learned Tagalog growing up. Because when you grow up in a community where it's just all people of that country, you're not going to get a chance to speak Tagalog.
And I think wala rin naman din talagang benefit aside from having it inside of you because it's your roots.
Exactly.
Diba? Unlike sa Pilipinas, kailangan natin turuan ng English yung mga bata dahil yun ang kailangan natin para sa pang-araw-araw na buhay.
Yes. And while I was here acting, I super enjoyed learning Tagalog because I thought it was a funny language.
Like funny sounding?
Yeah, it's funny. You know? Yeah, like pokpok and pinapakpak yung pagkain na pak na pak and pokpok. I just liked it. I thought it appealed to me because it was humorous, and then I started to learn it. And this was actually always a dream for me growing up. alam ko like sa buhay ko, I can't die without knowing a second language. And I feel like dahil half Filipino ako, I need to speak Tagalog. I need to know the Filipino language.
Yeah.
Or else it's like incomplete. And then also, growing up, I never knew that I would live in the Philippines or I would, convert to this type of lifestyle. Dati yung mga girlfriends ko, for whatever reason, I always gravitated towards blonde hair and blue eyes. So akala ko like maybe I will have white kids, but I still want them to be able to speak Tagalog. So I need to learn Tagalog to one day teach them and everything. So this was another thing na since I'm in the Philippines, sinabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ako aalis dito hanggat fluent na ako sa Tagalog. So kahit nag-fail ako sa showbiz, commercials, whatever else, because we all have egos, and I was so embarrassed to alam mo, you come home after a year, what are you to show? Nothing. Like there's no success. At least if I learned Tagalog and if I was bilingual, that's success.
Yeah.
Huge success in life. And in the States, once you get cultured, na-realize mo na it's only in the US and a few countries around the world where you only know one language.
Yeah. Nakuha mo na yung language.
Yeah.
Pero you got even more than that. Nagkaroon ka ng career dito eh. So, nagkaroon ba ng time sa buhay mo na... Kasi, hindi ko alam kung... alam mo naman yung nasa linya ng trabaho, on and off yan. Ano to before you went on vlogging did you at one point said na ayoko na?
No, not a chance.
Talaga?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you stood by it kahit hindi na masyadong... Or was it always good?
No, it wasn't always good. I fell in love with the people and this new lifestyle kasi sobrang iba yung American culture from Filipino culture in terms of the humor, how you act. And ako, hindi ako seryosong tao. I was the class clown. Mm-hmm. I'm always joking. Marami kong katangian or just characteristics that made me unique in the US, but I didn't really completely understand it. But when I came into the Philippines, I felt like people could relate more with my humor. And I think I have some sort of Filipino humor just intrinsically deep within me. So I could make people laugh better here.
I see. So basically, ang sinasabi mo, you felt at home here.
Yeah. There was this feeling, I just felt so welcomed and at home and embraced with love.
Very interesting. Kasi technically, you're a foreigner. You have
Yeah.
this look of a foreigner.
Yeah.
Diba? Pero kung titignan ka ngayon, I can see the Filipino, diba? Pero you're technically a foreigner, and Filipinos tend to treat foreigners differently.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you experience that? And kung na-experience mo man siya, despite that, paano mo nasabing you feel at home here? Or was the treatment always good?
The treatment generally was really good at this time. As in I guess dati sobrang extroverted ako. I can't say today what I am kasi once you build a following and then once you're approached by people, you start to become more inwards.
You tend to recede.
Yeah. But before I was a big YouTuber and everything, sobrang extroverted ako. I'll just sit on the street and talk with someone and hang out with someone. And I think people really liked that. They looked at me as being nice and polite. But it's not that I'm nice and polite. It's more of just I like talking to people I don't know and learning from them.
I get that.
Diba? But
yeah.
they think that's being nice. But I just have this genuine curiosity to hang out with someone and talk to Kuya who's on the street who's selling taho.
Tama. Curiosity.
I'm a very curious, high energetic person. And then I think, again, I just was full of energy. People think that's me being nice. But it's just me having energy and wanting to talk to everyone who's in the room and find out who you are, what you're passionate about, and whatever else, right?
Okay.
So through this, in the commercial industry, and eventually I got on TV shows, I was aware that a huge part of my success was I was able to make friends with everyone. But it's not because I was trying to
Sip,
PR.
sip.
Yeah. It's not
no.
because I was trying to. I just genuinely enjoy talking to everyone. And then to them, it seemed like I'm a humble guy because most people don't go around and talk to everyone.
Tama.
So yan lang.
Tama yun. When you, sometimes pag merong mga ganitong tao, they say that you have to treat this position of a person like you treat this position of a person.
Yes.
Pero you're just being you.
But I'm just being me. Yeah, I'm not thinking about trying to treat people equally. I'm just being myself.
So basically, the way you treat people, the way you are, is essentially what made you. Yun ba yung sinasabi mo?
Yeah, I think
it's
just my
always-
genuine joy
Yan.
and curiosity for life and the people around me. I'm definitely I'm a fan of humans.
Yeah.
Like I love meeting people, which I feel like most people are not a fan of humans. I think most people are either shy or timid or they just don't care to talk to everyone.
Or they think that everyone is after them.
Yes, yeah. Or they're more weary, right? And I just didn't have that, I don't know, paranoia or negative thought. Like I always just want to find out about someone.
Okay, so you were killing it in the commercial industry.
Yes, so
Okay.
so within 9 to 10 months now I'm getting on TV shows and at that time wala akong following pero akala ko I'm making it. Akala ko sikat na ako. Okay, I was nowhere. I was just on television.
Okay.
And sobrang starstruck ako sa industry. So I think it's so cool. Every time nasa TV ako, I'll turn it on and I'll watch my shows and everything. And my mom's happy. And then yung mga tita, yung mga pinsan sa tuhod, yung mga lola sa tuhod, just everyone, my 5th cousins, everyone's so happy to see me on TV. And then it gave me this sense of joy and pride and I'm making a difference for my family. Kasi taga Mindoro and Pampanga yung pamilya ko. And they come from a very humble background. So I don't know, it made me feel cool.
Kasi parang nakapag-provide ka ng pride sa kanila.
Yeah.
Uy, pinsan ko yan. Parang ganon. Oo.
Exactly.
Nagigets ko yun. Masarap nga sa feeling yun. Masarap sa feeling.
But in anything I do, I want to be the best at what I do and realistic din ako. So as I spent more time in showbiz, na-realize ko, I'm not the best dancer. And I practiced a lot in my room, just, dancing and
Talaga?
yeah.
Nag-practice ka talaga
I just
magsayaw?
watch tutorials in choreography and I just dance and turn on music and have fun. And I do that all day. Singing, never a chance. Instruments, never a chance. But then acting, as much as I tried to act, na-realize ko it's sobrang mahirap na ibahin yung accent ko to make it like a normal Filipino. So I was limited to comedy. And I know I'm not funny enough to be the best comedian, lalo in a second language. So the third thing though, I still believed in myself. I still always had this belief. If I put in as much work, I can be the best at whatever I do. Pero it came to a point where I realized parang I need a connection. I don't think, it had been over a year and I felt that I could have a TV show and pwede akong maging sikat dyan sa yung mga thoughts ko, yung mga concepts ko, but I couldn't convince anyone to give me a TV show, diba? I tried to join PBB 3 times, and every single time I failed. I didn't get past the first or second round, so I didn't even get. Diba, there's 7 rounds in PBB. I did PBB later on in life.
Yeah,
Pero I had a big following. I had
Yes.
hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Pero before that, ang hindi alam ng tao,
Before.
nag-try ka talaga.
I tried 3 times.
Wow.
I have those old videos of me as a kid, doing the tryout and everything. I saved them. Yeah. Pero and I got it. Alam ko na you have to be connected in some way. I'm never gonna get my opportunity, so that's why naisip ko I'm gonna take this opportunity and take control and take the power into my own hands. So I'm gonna make my own YouTube show. And it's gonna go viral. And then once my YouTube show goes viral, then everyone on TV will invite me to show, to give me my show.
Was this fueled by spite?
Yes. 100%.
100%. Sasabihin ko lang sana partly pero 100% fueled by spite. Kasi
It
hindi
was
ka nila-
fueled by spite because I wanted to prove like everyone wrong. You know what it is? It's may idea ako. It's like content. Like I have a vision, pero no one else understands my vision. And I was so sure kung makapag-execute ako ng vision na to, then I will blow up and I will be famous or whatever you want to call it, and I'll be successful. But no one understood me, and that made me so hurt inside. And it's not because anyone's bad people or negative or anything. It's just because they can't see this vision no matter how much I try to articulate it. Tsaka, it's something that everyone tries to do. Sobrang daming tao, sobrang all the commercial models that I was with, no one wants to be a commercial model forever. Everyone's using that as a stepping stone.
To be a celebrity, to be an actor.
To make
basically.
it big as an actor. To make it big in the entertainment industry, and being an actor is, I guess, the only way people know. Or like The Hack is PBB. The Hack is like a reality show where you don't have to learn how to act so much, but you just go join a reality show or something.
Just to get your name out there.
Exactly. So yeah, I had a lot of spite because I wanted to prove everyone wrong, and that really drove me to work incredibly hard.
Ano, gusto ko lang din sabihin na, sige, sumubo ka muna dyan. Gusto ko lang din sabihin sa'yo na I really appreciate that you can say outright na you were fueled by spite. Na-appreciate ko yun. I mean, hindi naman tayo nagtatago ng anything dito, or both being true here. Pero kasi, doing things the fueled by spite is actually very underrated. People tend to, no, do it for you. Do it not because you're angry with people. Diba? Kasi I can relate. I can relate somehow. Like, one thing that pushed me to work this hard for, where I am at now, kasi I wanted to prove to my ex that I was better off without her. And it worked. Pero siguro, the thing is, don't hold on to it forever.
Yes. So alam ko, it's not sustainable for a healthy lifestyle. Pero at the time, I'm thinking I need to win now. It's now or never. Kasi I'm young, and I remember I gave myself like 2 years to like see big growth.
So this was 2015 or 2016?
2014 I was modeling. 2015 is when I started YouTubing.
Okay, so ang limit mo was 2017?
2016, just like 2 years.
Okay,
yeah.
2016. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I had to see growth and have like, see if it was realistic for me to succeed. Ganun lang. And going back to that energy out of spite, dark energy ang tawag dyan.
energy, yeah.
It's like in Star Wars. It's like Anakin. He just thrived off of it, and he did it too much where he turned evil. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think you can do it too much where you start to step on people's toes, and then you get corrupted by power, and then all you want consumes you, where all you want is just money and power.
Yeah.
But for me, I understood na this is driving me, this is motivating me. This is where I'm in my house, in my room, studying Tagalog all day and all night, not going out. Sobrang, like, naging racist ako in my first year because I said I'm never speaking English. Hindi ako makikisama, I'm not gonna hang out with anyone that speaks.
Naging racist ka to your home country? To your native language, basically?
Yes, native language. Naging racist ako to anyone that speaks English.
Talaga?
So, I remember there were like cute girls I was interested in, but they spoke English and I was like, nope. No one that speaks English. I'm not hanging out with you.
Wow.
And I lived this way for siguro a little more than a year. It took me like a year and a half of just going full-blown Tagalog. It's the only way to learn Tagalog, is to like just speak it and
Think
about it,
Think it.
immerse, cut English out of your life. So, yeah, I mean,
Wow. So,
ayun, but the energy, I was just alam ko, I'm just gonna use whatever energy I can find, and at that time, I knew that was driving me.
Yan.
So yan.
Ako rin nakikis ko yun. Parang alam ko na I just need this to kickstart what I need to do.
Exactly. Like even though people say it's not healthy to pull all-nighters, it's not healthy what you're doing, like you're obsessed and you're almost possessed.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's okay. Alam ko, temporary lang to. And eventually I will be a normal human being once I conquer this goal. And you know, when you have a dream, when you have a goal, it is not necessarily fun. It is not the optimal lifestyle. It's not it's not full of joy.
No.
And it's almost a curse. Because it's something that you are obsessed about, and you cannot think about anything else or completely be content with your life until you attain this goal. And some people are stuck with this and never attain their goal, and they can work at this goal, this dream, until they're 50 years old, and they're not necessarily happy. They're just obsessed with this goal, and it's a curse.
Yeah, it's basically an addiction.
It is.
Yeah, like alam mo na what you're, for example, you're an addict. Like, it's ruining your life. Pero this is the only thing you can do and the only thing you want to do.
And you can't control yourself. Your body is gravitating towards this, and you need to win this game you're playing, whatever game this is, and nothing will stop you.
Usually kasi, when someone wants to win so bad, wants to prove something so bad, usually, ang susunod na tanong niya is, why? Bakit mo gusto tong bagay na to? Bakit mo gustong manalo? Why do you want this so bad? And minsan, sa umpisa siguro nagsisimula tayo na alam natin yon. Pero, as time passes by, it gets lost eh. Diba?
And then you just want to keep winning at life.
You just want to keep doing it and doing
Tama.
it with no reason at all.
And life is just a bunch of games, and you just want to keep winning at them. And now that you're saying that, like, every year there's a new game. I want to travel to as many countries as possible. I came out with a podcast a couple of years ago. I came out with a second YouTube channel. I want to show people that I can make different type of content and still be successful in that. So that's that game I'm playing. Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah, no? You lose sight of why you do this. Pero, is it necessarily a bad thing? I don't think so. I
No.
don't think so. Hindi naman talaga.
as long as you're bringing value into the world, or bringing
Yourself.
value to people's lives or yourself, which bringing value to other people is bringing value to yourself,
Yes, true.
technically.
Yeah.
But you have to be healthy to ultimately bring value to everyone else, because you can't spread happiness unless you are truly happy.
Ay, naniniwala ako dyan.
So it's kind of a circle. But yeah, as long as you're bringing value and you're making a difference, kahit paano, kahit sobrang small, then it's not bad.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Ina-admire ko yun na halos parehas tayo ng pagtingin sa mga gantong bagay. Siguro, yun yung rason why we go along so well. Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi we view most things like on the same page. Diba? And I really appreciate that. Ngayon, one thing that struck me kanina sa sinabi mo kanina is you wanted to, out of spite you wanted to be successful on your own by having this YouTube channel and you will blow up, blah, blah, blah. Diba? Nung time na yon, definitely the market wasn't as saturated as it is now.
Yeah.
Do you believe na yung timing mo was perfect? Kasi there's two ways of looking at it eh. Una, hindi saturated yung market, so if you bring something new to the market, people will gravitate to it.
Yeah.
Another way to look at it is, since hindi nag-i-exist yung need sa bagay na ginagawa mo, people won't even notice you.
Yeah.
Diba? So what happened? Alin dun sa dalawang yun ang nangyari?
I think swerte lang ako that I reckon.
People always say that. I always say that. Pero tama ka nga.
Swerte lang ako that I realized it before anyone else. Kasi Casey Neistat just started vlogging in the US, and he's the grandfather of like daily vlogging, like the OJ. He's what blew it up.
Yeah.
Because before, daily vlogging just used to be on a point and shoot, and there wasn't story, it was just doing this. Sometimes they put music. Casey Neistat created like the Joby Pod. He put a mic on it. He made it like he made the story. Basta he made vlogging different. So
Filmmaking na talaga siya.
yeah, because filmmaker siya. So I saw him do it. He was in his second month. So it still was new in the world. And then I remember just like watching his content. He's so motivational. He was making me work harder, and he made me exercise more. He made me eat healthy. He made me look at the world differently. And then while I was in Philippine show business, you know, I started to think of like content and what value is this content bringing? Because say all these guys I was working with, they're on Showtime, they're on Ibulaga, they're on whatever. They're doing mainstream stuff. It wasn't that deep. It makes people laugh and whatever, but then you forget it at the end of the day. And then
It's like junk food.
yeah, it's like junk food.
It's nice, it's delicious, pero I mean, there's still something to be said about the value given to
Yes.
by joy.
Yes.
Diba? Pero
It's like
I know what you
temporary.
mean. Yeah.
It's temporary joy. Where Casey Neistat was making a difference in my life through his vlogs because I was thinking about deeper stuff, intellectual stuff. And napansin ko, I wanted to increase value-added content, I guess, ika nga, into Philippine entertainment.
Okay.
And I wanted to make a difference in people's personal lives. I wanted people to be healthier. I wanted people to live more adventurously rather than just kind of having this monotonous lifestyle. So I wanted to make change. And then this is me, you know, when you're young, you're all like, I want to like take over the world. I want to, now I'm old and cynical and whatever, but bata pa ako, when you're young, you want to take over the world, you want to make a difference. You're full of hope and everything, diba? So, yun, I just wanted to make a change.
Okay. I remember last year, you asking me something in relation to this. So, basically, you were saying na you wanted to make this change.
Yeah.
Okay. Pero you also said na you were doing this out of spite.
Yes.
Okay. And you also said na I think na-mention mo to sa ibang podcast. I think kay Erwan mo na-mention to na mag-kausap kayo. Like, tulad sabi mo kanina, your sister was the more talented one and all.
Yeah,
ganyan,
so I was
ganyan.
like forgotten. I
Yes,
felt, you know.
felt a little insecure about your sister.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So, technically speaking, gusto mong parang not really overtake her, but siguro magkaroon lang ng konting recognition.
Yes.
Yes,
I
diba?
want to feel some sort of importance, and I want to feel like I have a value in this world.
In this world, yes. So those three things, yun ba ang nag-fuel sa'yo to start this?
Yeah, those three things are all together. But you know what? On the opposite side of that like dark energy, you know, there are a few people that made me want to do this because I want to make myself proud. I want to make my parents proud because they believed in me. And I want to make my sister proud who, like, you know, my sister, naalala ko, she's like, yeah, you're going to make it. You're going to be like huge, like you can do it. And parang unconfident, yeah. But yung parents ko, they're so confident. More confident than me. And that confidence within them, it brings confidence to me because I don't want to let them down and I really want to make them happy. Kasi I can count sa isang kamay yung mga tao na naniniwala sa akin.
Nung time na yun.
Dude, yeah, that makes me emotional thinking about that too.
Nagigets ko yan.
You know?
Kasi ako in my case, wala ako actually detractors from the start. Lahat ng tao, for some reason, naniniwala sa akin, which is very rare. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Especially my parents, nanay ko, yung sinabi ko mag-vlog ako, umuo agad siya. So nagigets ko yung sinasabi mo and how important that is. Pero what I find very fascinating sa mga sinasabi mo is you're probably one of the only one I know na gustong sumikat at sa mga nakausap ko.
Yes. You know what though? Something I think about? I wonder if I'm just the only one who's honest enough to say that. Because I think a lot of people are so shy to admit that na gusto nilang sumikat.
Okay. Naalala ko, pinag-usapan natin to before. You said to me na lahat ng sikat, they always say na ayaw ko sumikat. And ako rin, nung time na yon. Nung time na yon, sinabi ko yon.
I don't think I've ever said this too. This is like just super honesty. Sobrang torpe ako before I like built my career and everything. At ngayon, medyo torpe din ako. Like I'm still not crazy confident as people think I am. I'm just like, I have a lot of energy and people assume that's confidence and I can talk to people and they assume that's confidence, but it's not. It's just, again, it's going back to me being me and me being genuinely interested in a conversation and who you are and whatever you do. But ayun, getting to the point, let's cut to the chase. Once I built my career, I became way more confident.
Consciously, like, did you notice that, like, one day, oh, wow, I feel good about myself.
Well, no,
Ganun ba?
Like, girls treat you differently. When I was just a commercial model and I didn't have a name or a following, you know, there were women that I talked to and I don't feel like they really care about me. And like these same women I talk to today, it's so much easier to like open up and like connect with them. And I think they're just more attracted to you because you're successful.
That's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
That is never a bad thing. Like,
Yeah.
We're not saying na, ay, gold digger. No. We are all attracted to success. Regardless kung lalaki o babae ka pa, kahit sino ka pa, right?
Correct.
Ako naniniwala ako doon. 'Di ba? Like,
Correct.
Like, ako na-attract din ako sa success eh. 'Di ba? Strong and beautiful woman and that is in control of her life. That's very attractive.
Yes.
And pag babalik rin natin yun, a strong man that is in control of his life, that's very attractive as well. 'Di ba? Pero I get what you mean, especially with the confidence thing. Yeah. Look at me. I'm not the best male specimen. I've been this way all my life and never had any luck with the female counterpart of our species, 'di ba? Pero after this, people tend to treat you differently and it feels super weird. Super weird. I've been vocal about this during my Instagram lives pero I still stand by it na parang it's super weird. I get it pero it's super weird. 'Di ba?
It's just completely different and foreign to the life before.
Yeah, exactly.
But it allows for so many more opportunities and relationships to be built. Even if it's not a love relationship.
Yeah, totoo yan, totoo. Yes, that's true. Hindi lang basta para sa yung confidence mo, hindi lang yan panglande.
Yeah.
No, it's about talking to, people in position, in power.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi ako personally, if I saw someone wearing a suit, a tie, very clean, smells good, like, uy, no. Before, pero now, parang I can confidently talk to him or her kasi ewan ko, siguro this industry just gave me this bit of confidence so I can express myself more sa mga tao na I should be intimidated by.
Tama. And you know what? I think the vast majority of people who I meet today that I'm confident enough to talk to now.
Birthday mo na pala. Pare, lumampas tayo.
Damn,
Happy
dude!
birthday! Happy birthday! Pare, eat your pancit! Eat your pancit and eat your dick.
Titi shot!
Titi. Tikim test. Tikim test. Tikim test, titi. Tikim test. Taste test.
Parang ka nakain niya.
Taste test. Yung pinakita ko kanina, taste test yung nakita ko sa kanya kanina. Tikim time. Tikim. Happy birthday, Will. How old are you? 21? 31. Okay, so mas matanda ako kay Will ng 2 taon.
Halata naman eh.
Tapos na birthday mo. Pwede na. Pwede na. I love you. Ganun ako minsan pag nagmumukha.
Sige pa,
Hindi, mamaya na. Pero happy birthday. Pare.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Okay, lunukin mo lang yan, titi. Pero sobrang saya na nandito ka, pare. Sobrang thankful ako na nandito ka. Hindi pa tayo tapos, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan.
Wait, let me finish my thought.
Sige.
So the confidence I have now, and when I'm able to meet someone and connect with them, I think if I had the same confidence but no status before, I'd still be able to connect with that woman or person and have that connection. But it's all in my head because I look at myself as being somewhat successful. Now I have the courage to go and talk to the women like I am successful, and then we can have that connection. But it's not so much your status. It's really more about just that deep courage inside. But some of us, like myself, need to find my own perceived version of success to be able to use that courage.
Nagigets ko yun. I really do get that. Pero, tulad na sinabi mo sa akin, once you get in this business, you tend to gain a bit of self-confidence even without you knowing. Diba? And sometimes, people need to point it out to you, like you did to me. Nung sinabi mo sa akin yun, oo nga no, meron na pala akong confidence ngayon. Regardless kung gaano kalaki yung size ko ngayon. I mean, we all have our insecurities. Ako, it's my size. I'm doing something about it. Chill lang po tayo. Diba? Pero, tama ka eh. Pero it's just weird na I can't articulate this well, pero people treat you differently when you come to this business. Ikaw, personally, do you look at them differently because they treat you differently?
No, if someone's kind to me, then I just treat them with kindness back. But then again, actually, if someone's rude to me, I still treat them with kindness, but inside, I don't like them. You know?
Medyo, ang hirap eh, kasi ikaw, to us, to everyone na nanonood, you are a good representation of confidence.
Me.
Yeah. And I think, sa akin din, ang daming mga guys na nakaka-relate sa akin na malalaki rin, they
Yeah.
think I'm a representation of confidence.
Okay.
Diba? And I do understand that. Nagigets ko yun.
Yeah.
Pero what if yung confidence na yun ay peke? What if yung confidence na yun ay hindi naman totoo and I'm just forcing it? Pero it gave you confidence. Yung fake naging totoo pagdating
You
sa
know
kanila.
that like famous quote from Plato or something? It's like, I think, therefore I am.
I think, therefore I am.
I think what...
Fake it till you make it.
Fake. Dude, that was the foundation of my success as a daily vlogger. Every single day was super hard. I'm always embarrassed. Everyone says, I can't do what you're doing. Yeah, you can. You just die inside while you do it.
Talaga?
I'll just vlog and everything. And yeah, I see everyone in my peripherals judging
Looking at
me,
you,
looking at me like I'm crazy, and I am crazy. But I know that if I just pretend I'm confident and I keep doing this, it will pay off in the end. So
Okay.
my entire career was based off of faking it till I was making it.
Okay, so...
Up until today, I still fake it till I make it if I'm in a situation that's not confident. And once you act confident for over a long period of time, tama yung sinabi mo, it kind of turns into this fake confidence that looks like real confidence, but deep inside, you're scared, you're dying, but no one knows that except for you and thousands of people who are watching your YouTube video.
And you're adding value to the world.
Yeah.
Oo, kasi they're inspired by your confidence.
Yeah.
Pero you're adding value to the world while taking away value from yourself. I think that's not sustainable.
Yeah, that's true. You have to find real
Yeah,
confidence.
you have to find real confidence. I'm not saying na fake yung confidence namin dalawa. I'm just saying what if. What if? Kasi for a certain big guy na nanonood dyan that looks at me and say, I wish I could be as confident as Ninong Ry. Do you think na like masaya ako na naglalakad with my belly extending as far as, you know, di ba? No. Pero hindi ako masaya dito. Pero I am able to do things despite me being like this. And I think that's where fake confidence becomes real confidence. You're doing it despite. Diba?
Yes, it's not slowing you down.
It's not slowing you down. It may hurt. Mahirap man siya. pero you're still doing it. Alam mo, it's like faking it till you make it, pero not actually saying the word. Kasi that cliche means different things to different people. Sorry, kinailangan maputol ng podcast natin kasi napuno yung SD card, so kumain muna kami. At marami kami na pag-usapan habang nagka-transfer kami ng files at nagpapalit ng baterya. So, hindi ko na alam kung ano yung huli natin pinag-usapan bago maputol yung video. Yeah. So, Will, para magsisimula ulit tayo ng bagong topic. Oo, part 2. Pero, ikaw, how did you handle everything? Nakita mo yung pattern? Like, binabato ko lang sa yung mga tinanong mo sa akin last year. It's my turn now, di ba? Was there any adjustments on your part when you started this? Kasi I feel like yung daily vlog era mo was your grind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That was like my purpose. It's what I thrived off of.
Yes. So when did you reap the benefits? Like, when did you feel na, okay, I'm actually making it? And how did you adjust?
There's so many little moments where I thought I made it, but the more I made it, I realized there is no such thing. The more you make it, the more goals you attain, you realize there's no end.
Yeah.
Life is not like, it's not like those simple games you play. It's not like Super Mario Brothers where you get to the end, you get to the castle, and then you win. It's more like World of Warcraft or something where it's just like a never-ending thing and you just keep leveling up and you like keep gathering points and getting new armor and skills, and now there's new skins and then you need the next new skin.
As a player of World of Warcraft, I get you.
Yeah.
Lahat ng MMORPG, and I get what you're saying na there's actually no end.
There's never an end. So when I really thought I made it was when I hit 100,000 subscribers. This was back in 2015 or 16 or something. No, it's 2016. Because I remember thinking my goal was like, I want to get to this by at least 30 years old.
30 years old, gusto mo maka 100K?
Yeah, by 30 years old, I want to get to 100K. Because remember, back in the day, 2016, the biggest YouTuber at the time was Lloyd Cadena, and he had 300K.
Ooh.
So 100K was like, it was only a handful of people had 100,000 subscribers.
Does it equate to
in today's day, it's probably like 10 or 15 million subscribers, where there was only like less than, there's like 5 to 10 people who had that back in the day. So I thought, to me, that was like hitting the pinnacle. And numbers, the play button, that was all like cool to me at the time, because that was my marker of success.
True.
You know, and then I hit that, and then I remember just feeling lost because I didn't know what was next.
Not 1M? Hindi yun yung naging
I
pumasok
didn't
sa
think of that was possible. I just, because again, Lloyd Cadena was 300. That would be 3 Lloyd Cadenas and more.
Okay.
I'm just doing math, you know? So I hit that in, and I felt lost. I remember, and I had this long talk with my manager, and it was weird, because you celebrate these moments and you're happy, and it might last a day, but then the next day, now what?
It's like birthday blues, you know?
It is.
When you're older.
Yeah.
Happy birthday as well, diba? Pero it's really like that, diba?
It is.
I'm sorry for bringing it up on your birthday.
I didn't have the birthday blues though. This has been an incredible birthday. So yeah, I have had not one moment of any negative feeling this entire day.
That's very good. That's very good.
But building on that, then finally I got to 1 million subscribers. And I thought that was the pinnacle, you know, because now, that was the next year, that was 2017. And then YouTube Philippines blew up. So then a few people started to get to 1 million. But then it was the exact same feeling when I hit 100,000. Like, okay, you hit the pinnacle, now what?
Yeah.
And then the real, like, down part of my life was when I won the Shorty Awards in New York, because I was with Casey Neistat, David Dobrik, all these vloggers who I watched, and they're looking at me as I give my speech, and I won that award. And as a YouTuber, that's like the pinnacle, in my mind, at the time at least. And then after that, I just felt like there was so much pressure for me to be the best vlogger of the year. So I didn't upload for 3 weeks, and this was at a time when I was uploading every other day. Because I don't know if it's like imposter syndrome or something,
Syndrome, yeah.
but it's just like, it was just too much pressure to be the best. Because now I was awarded as the best, so now I have to live up to it. It was just all this pressure. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just started realizing all these moments of success are like followed by moments of sadness,
Emptiness.
and more emptiness.
More
It's not
emptiness.
sadness, it's more emptiness with a little uncertainty. Like,
Uncertainty.
like you always have to like re-question what is the purpose of life and what is, because like you said early in our talk, we have these goals and they're really clear early on in our life. But then we start attaining more goals and then we start hitting them and then we start to lose track of why we're doing everything in the first place, right? So you just have to go back to the basics, and it's like, I'm not making videos or creating content for the sole reason to be the best. I'm doing it because I want to make a difference and I want to bring value to people's life. And then once I started to go back and just enjoy the process and enjoy the content I'm making, then everything starts to be fun again. And sometimes you need moments of going out in nature, hanging out with friends, and kind of stepping away.
Experiencing life, basically.
You have to experience life sometimes, yeah. You can't just get caught up in one game, you know?
Yeah. I actually don't want to relate to this story, pero...
Yeah, you don't want to relate to it,
Yeah.
but...
Pero, you know, what happened in 2020 and 2021, everything was so fast. I got to 100K very fast, to 1M very, very, very fast.
Yeah.
And it never really felt like I achieved something. I feel like chumamba lang ako. I just got lucky, diba? All the celebration, all the wow, thank you, ganyan, ganyan. Of course, I'm very thankful. Pero I never really felt like celebrating kasi I felt like I haven't done enough to get this.
Yeah.
Pero sa'yo, it's a different thing. Kasi you really worked for it. You really, really, really worked for it. And I'm not saying na hindi ako appreciative, pero
Yeah.
you're saying yung kanina, imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Lahat tayo meron nun eh.
Yeah, I think everyone has some sort of imposter syndrome because we never look at ourselves as being something great.
Yeah.
It's just not like intrinsically in our nature to think that.
Totoo,
'Cause,
totoo.
Yeah, you have to be kind of narcissistic
To think that, di ba?
to think that. Yeah. So all of us, most people are not like comfortable with that feeling, you know?
And I think and I really think na I really believe na
Yeah.
most of us, we are aware of the narcissistic nature of people, and we really try our best to not be that.
Yeah, it's almost like we try so hard that it makes us sad, you know? Right?
Tama.
But we're not ungrateful. That's not what it is. Because I know it's easy to be like, oh, they're just being ungrateful. They have success, they should be grateful. It's a really just complex situation
Very complex.
that
Beyond words.
you never could really truly understand. You just have to keep living it. And I think you understand it more as you age and as you become wise.
Totoo.
You know, and I'm learning it more and more each day, and I mean, having said that, I think it's easy to assume, oh, like he's not happy. I'm super happy
Same.
right now in
Same.
my life,
Same.
and I'm just going back to moments of emptiness
Confusion.
and confusion,
Yeah.
but you always come back around after that, you know.
Of course. Of
And
course.
at the end of the day, we both know that, dude, we're living the dream.
Living the dream.
Like
Living the dream.
eating food and pranking people and being able to travel for free and get paid to do to do this stuff, like I am 100% grateful and appreciative and cognizant that I am living a dream. You just have to remind yourself sometimes. 'Cause
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
easy to get caught up in life, and we are human beings. And people forget, and even you, before I came here, I was taking notes like, what can I talk to Ninong Ry about? Because I was scamming, I was like, you just look so happy. You look like you have everything together. And I was just like, what could he be struggling with? it's weird. Like we forget that these people online have real struggles, but after hanging out with you for the last 12 hours, I totally remembered, oh yeah, dude, we both struggle with the same things in life. Little stuff, they're not super big, but like we're all going through something, you know?
Tulad nga na sabi ni John Green before, think of others complexly. Alam mo yun? Like, it's easy to put this certain person in a box with certain qualities na you're this and this and this and this. And kapag lumabas ka dun sa qualities na yun, who are you?
Yeah.
No, hindi ganon. Hindi ganon. This is actually the trap of most content creators. Diba? Like, your fans put you in a box and you can't expand your creative endeavors now. So you're stuck doing what you not actually hate, pero not optimized for your happiness, I guess. Diba? Ngayon kasi, ako personally, I'm just doing things for fun. For fun. Does that mean na I'm able to slack off? No. It's lucky that I enjoy to a certain degree, not always, alam ni Alvin yan, to a certain degree I enjoy productivity. Ikaw, you enjoy travel, working out, sharing your life to the world, di ba? Kasi hindi kasi pwedeng work, it becomes toxic eh. It becomes toxic. And I know you know that. Daily vlogging era, I know you felt that. I felt that before. There's this point in my life wherein I cannot fuck this up. Hindi ako papayag na bumalik ako sa dati kong buhay because nagpabaya ako. Hindi. I will extend my sipag to the extent na hindi ko alam na kaya ko pala. 'Di ba? Kasi natatakot kasi you were giving a blessing. Ako, I feel like I was given a blessing, and kapag hindi ko to inayos ngayon, nakakahiya sa mundo.
Yeah, you just feel guilt.
Pero you, on the other hand, you really worked for it. I'm not saying that hindi ko pinagtrabahuhan tong bagay na to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, pero everything was so fast. And now, everything is, a bit chill. Diba? Like, before it felt like, kaka-celebrate lang natin ng 50K, tapos 100K na, tapos eto na tayo, up to 1 million na tayo.
Yeah.
It loses its value eh. Kasi everything, you got everything so fast, na parang, wait, I could have done more. Bakit eto lang yung numbers na ako? Kasi hindi pa ako nagsisipag eh. Alam mo yun? And I feel like it's how we view output. It's how we view output. Like, do you equate output with input? Kung aware ka sa mga ginagawa mo and you're not like Alexander the Great thinking that the gods are on your side always.
Yeah.
You always think it eh. Like, what did I do to get to this point? And do I even deserve this? And what could I have done more? Diba? I feel like marami pa sana akong pwedeng gawin. Ikaw, naramdaman mo ba yung bagay na yun?
Yeah, it's always a struggle for me trying to balance wanting to do more and create more content, create more meaningful content, as that is like my purpose and how I make a difference in this world and in my life. And then trying to do the things that make me like restorative things for my health. Restorative things. Things that energize me, which is also the meaning of life and like, just like spirituality. For me, like being in nature and diving and being in the ocean and going on hikes, I feel this greater connection to the Almighty. And then, it's like you have to balance these two worlds of career, spirituality, what makes you feel good, and then just the exchange of like relationships as well. So I think yeah, it's hard because we get carried away with our career. Mm-hmm. Don't you think? Yeah. And it's not like money for me doesn't matter. Because
it matters to me. It matters to me. Like, I get why you're saying that.
What do you mean it matters to you?
Okay.
Yeah, please explain. Because for me, at least, let me elaborate. Mm-hmm. It's not like obviously money matters.
Of course.
But once you make enough to be able to, for me, hike, dive, and do the things I love, and hang out with you and vlog and whatever, then I have enough.
Yeah. To live comfortably.
To live. but there are more important things. You know?
Exactly, that's exactly the point. Nag-uusapan natin before. Once you get to a certain level of salary, you tend to not get as much responsibility now. I don't want promotion. That will cause me so much stress. Kasi stress lang ako dyan eh.
Yeah.
Diba? That's actually what you're saying.
I fear stress more than I love money. So if I get an opportunity that is a huge amount of money, but it comes with a little stress, I focus more on the stress that it comes with, and I don't care about the money because I don't want stress in my life. I just want to live peacefully and tranquility,
Yes.
and yeah, with peace and love.
Totoo yan. Pero na-touch din natin to sa conversation natin before eh. Pero this is after you meet your personal needs.
Yes.
Yun yung greatest disclaimer doon.
That's the huge disclaimer.
Yun yun. Like, when you're financially
Stable.
stable, you have a lot of choices.
Yes.
I can take this project. I cannot take that project. Like, depende. You have a choice. You have more choices in life kasi you can live now because you are done living.
But it does contribute to decision fatigue, which is a real thing.
Decision fatigue?
Yeah, decision fatigue. Because there are more decisions you have to make, and that kind of is connected with the more money, more problems thing. Because with more money, now you have to make more decisions. You have to allocate these funds. You have to take care of more people. But I know this is a very dangerous thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because you always look ungrateful. So it's a slippery slope. But it's like there is the reality of that, and that's why people like Anthony Bourdain, like our idol, why a lot of people end up becoming so empty that they don't find the meaning in life anymore is because they get so caught up in
What
that
they're doing. Their self-proclaimed purpose.
Yes.
Diba? This is everything that we feel. This is self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
Especially the purpose that we feel right now. Like, your purpose is to give content with value.
Yeah.
Right? My purpose is to get more people in the kitchen. Yun yung gusto ko.
That's your version of value. So,
Yeah.
because value can come in terms of learning something, like through deep conversations.
Yes.
Or it can come in silly stuff like you and me eating betlog. It can bring laughter, which can be very healing for people who are
course.
stressed out.
Of course.
So value comes in all different shapes and sizes, and it's really up to the audience for what value they can get out of your content.
Yeah. And it's funny kasi I'm sure you get this a lot. Like, people don't see value in you, pero they still watch you. I get that sometimes.
Dude, that's a weird concept. Is it like because they're addicted to the entertainment aspect of it?
No. I just realized, kakasabi mo lang, value comes in different forms. Maybe.
They're living vicariously through
Yeah. Like, maybe for them, emotional stimulation is
Yeah.
value, whether it be hate or happiness. It can be, right?
Yeah, because they can be, without even knowing it, they can be like bored.
Yeah.
And they need some sort of
Stimulant.
Yeah, just stimulation, whether that is anger or jealousy or excitement
Or distrust.
or distrust. Basta they need something to get them out of this monotonous matrix that they're stuck in.
Everything that we do, I believe, we do it to make us feel more human. I believe that. Bakit ako nagluluto for the people I love? For content? Kasi it makes me feel human. Pero, what it means to be human, it all depends on you eh. There's no single definition of this. Like, ikaw, what makes you a human with value? I mean, you can be a human, like, just stand there. Pero we all want to be a human of value, a person of value, a person that contributes to the world. Gusto natin yun eh. Even if ayaw nating sabihin yung bagay na yun.
Yeah.
You really want to, even for a particular person, change this world for the better. Unless you're a different kind of person who wants to change the world for the worst. Pero for the most part, people want to change the world for the better. I never really thought of that. Like, I'm just one person. I can't change the world. I can't contribute. I can't leave a dent on this world. Pero given this platform na binigay sa akin ng mga inaanak ko, I feel like even to a small degree, I can provide positive energy to the world. And that brings me so much pressure.
Yes.
Do you feel the same way?
Yes, it does. Particularly, the most pressure was when I was battling cancer back in 2017, 18, because every single day, and I was every other daily vlogging during that time in my life, because it's what kept me going, and it's what kept bringing motivation to my viewers and all the people in the world who were battling some sort of similar illness. Every single day I would get messages that were saying, you are what keeps me going. You're the one who gives me faith or the courage to keep fighting, because I can see that if you can do it, then I can do it. And some people would say, you're battling something way worse than me. Some people would be battling something worse than me, but just me showing that my good attitude and my will to just live and carry on and try and have fun and not take life so seriously, that's what kept everyone going. So that was something that was really difficult to live up to and to maintain, because I felt like for these people to continue surviving through the messages I got every day,
You need to survive.
I had to survive. I didn't have a choice. Because if I didn't survive, I would let all these people down, and that could affect their health.
When you were vlogging nung may cancer ka, of course hindi ka masaya nun. Is it proper to say that hindi ka masaya nun? Pare, may cancer ka.
Yun nga, no? Masaya is a weird word. You know what? I don't think I was mad, nor was I sad. I was driven. That's the emotion that I connect with at that time in my life.
You were driven to be better, like gumaling?
I was driven, yes, because now we're going back to life is a bunch of games and we're just trying to win at games. And for me, all these games are different challenges. So my challenge at the time was to show the world and prove to the world, but by the world, more importantly, my followers and the people I was bringing value to and courage to. I had to beat this thing. And in my mind, I knew I would beat this thing, but I think that's just me thinking positively, because you never really know, right?
Never really know.
You never really know.
Kasi parang it felt like you had control. Did you feel like you had control over this?
I knew I had influence over it. I was pretty much in control of my emotions for the most part. But I knew I had influence by exercising every day, by relaxing, being around people, and just maintaining a positive attitude. I knew through research and through science and through talking to doctors and everyone that this greatly improves your health and chances of survival.
Okay. So basically ganito. I'm seeing a give and give pattern here. So basically you're vlogging to keep your spirits up.
I was vlogging to keep my spirits up. I was also vlogging because it kept me busy and working towards something. Because you have to be busy.
Kasi if you stay idle,
if you stay idle, that's when your mind can start to think and it can start to deteriorate and fall down this black hole. But for me, being busy and having a goal and just something on my mind to work towards, it kept me fighting and wanting to live and survive and beat whatever I was battling.
Yun nga yun yung maganda sa nangyari. You're keeping yourself busy to help yourself and
To help
helping
others.
others na rin. Kasi, and yung energy na nakukuha mo sa kanila, it may be some sort of pressure, pero it helped you overcome this struggle na, I mean, let's be real, it's life-threatening.
Yeah.
Diba? It's not just like, nabalian ako ng buto. No.
Yeah.
Could have died. Hindi dapat kita kausap ngayon. If it's not for the exchange of energy back then.
Yeah, and another thing, if you believe in prayers as well. Like if I am bringing courage and motivation to all these people, there's more people praying for me as well. So there's this intangible energy that's going around that could possibly
Numbers work.
right, that could possibly be healing me as well. That's
Yeah.
another thing on top of it.
Yeah. Alam mo, eto sa conversation na to, I mean, we talked on cam, off cam, di ba? I feel like na kilala kita, at least to the degree na gusto mong makilala kita, di ba? Pero hindi ko alam na napanood na ba ng mga audience natin, ng mga inaanak ko dyan, or ng mga audience mo, yung ganto kalalim without them having followed you for the past decade. Alam mo yun? Kasi I feel like hindi mo pwedeng encapsulate kung sino si Wil Dasovich. Parang, hindi ka naman travel vlogger lagi. Basically, you are formless. And that's a good thing. Kasi wala kang kahon tulad ng pinag-uusapan natin kanina. And I feel like mas nakilala ka nila kasi your name is always out there. Pero they never really know kung ano pa talaga yung tao sa likod ng pangalan. And I feel like ito magandang pagkakataon to for them to know na ikaw ay tao rin na may pinagdaanan, maraming pinagdadaanan, maraming naranasan, marami pang pagdadaan at marami pang mararanasan. Ang tanong ko sa'yo, sa lahat ng pinagdaanan mo, sa lahat ng naranasan mo, sa lahat ng nakakasalamuha mo sa mundo to, meron ka bang isang bagay, isa lang, na pinagsisihan? Regrets? Meron ka bang sana hindi na lang?
There are definitely things in my past that I'm not proud of. Where I look back and it's like I know that wasn't the right thing to do. But I wouldn't go back and take back any of the mistakes I made because I wouldn't be the person who I am today if I took that back, because then maybe I would have made that mistake later on in life. That's how I think of it.
Okay. So
I think all of us too, right?
Yeah.
Like we all have things we wish we could have done better, or maybe some things that we didn't do. But again, if I erase those things, if I go back in my life and when I was 20 and 25 and 18 and think of all the stupid stuff I done and just erase these mistakes I made, the mistakes are as an aggregate are who I am. And if I erase all my mistakes, I erase Wil Dasovich and who I am today. And I think that's really important to focus on. And as the word success kind of shifts and change as we live our life and become older and wiser and have more experiences, for me, kind of the definition of success that I am living with right now is as long as I am progressing, as long as I'm making the effort, or I'm being better today than I was yesterday, and I'm better this year than I was last year, and I'm better this year than I was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, then that is success. Even if it's the smallest amount of progression, if there's at least some form of progress and you're trending upwards, then that is success.
Okay. Yung sagot mo, it's from someone that is actually proud of themselves.
I can confidently say I'm super proud of myself and how I have changed within the last 5 years. I think I am a much better person today than I was 5 years ago. And it's not that like I'm nicer than I was 5 years ago or something. It's just, I think I'm more aware of how my actions affect the people around me. I think that's what it is. I think it's just like I'm less naive and less ignorant.
And you're more self-aware.
I'm more self-aware, yeah.
Yeah. Napakaganda ng sagot mo kasi most people, even myself, I will list down a lot of things that I regret. Kasi I'm proud of myself. So ano yung narating ko? Pero there are things that could have been better. Diba? Maraming bagay. Maraming bagay I know ikaw meron din, pero siguro mas masaya ka kung ano yung narating mo. Again, kasi you really put in the work. Diba? Maaga mong tinanim ang buto from the start, daily vlogging. Hindi yun madaling bagay.
I wouldn't sell yourself short though, because you're looking at me and you might think I put more time into daily vlogging and content creation than you, which is true in terms of years because I've been doing it longer than you, and it took me a longer time to get to my subscribership than you. However, when I was daily vlogging and grinding my ass off, you were grinding your ass off too, just in a different place.
Yeah, I mean,
whether that was working in the restaurant business,
yeah.
you were doing the exact same thing as me, just in a different world. So you can't look at it as me working harder than you and me deserving it more, because for you to end up where you are today, you needed to go through that stress and that difficult moment in your life of being at your lowest point, when you were depressed, when you had no money, when you didn't know where to go, when you thought of freaking, the end of your life and everything. All of this added up to who you are today and where you are now.
At hindi lang yun sa akin nag-a-apply. Nag-a-apply yun sa lahat ng nanonood natin ngayon. Hindi naman tayo dito nag-uusap as Ninong Ry and Wil Dasovich. Nag-uusap tayo dito bilang tao with different experiences, pero ultimately the same. We're all struggling to a certain degree. Maybe mas nagsastruggle ka last year. That's fine. Mas nagsastruggle ka ngayon. And that's just how it works, eh, 'di ba? So, yung sinasabi mo na I grinded my way through this, pero not in this field. Kayo rin, sila rin. Lahat din ng nanonood sa atin ngayon, nandyan din kayo. Kung nahihirapan ka man ngayon, I'm sure mag-pay off lahat yan. Mag-pay off lahat yan. Alam mo yun, hindi naman bingi at bulag ang mundo para hindi makita yung efforts, lahat ng sakit na nararamdaman mo, lahat ng paghihirap na dinadanas mo ngayon, di ba? Hindi ito insurance that you will do good in life. Hindi ito kasi wala namang nakakaalam ng bagay na yun. Pero dahil nagtatrabaho ko ngayon, you are putting yourself in a position wherein good things may happen. And that's the best thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do para mas mapataas ang chances mo to be successful or to be the person that you want to be. Would you believe that? Naniniwala ka ba doon sa sinabi ko ngayon?
100%.
Diba? Kasi I think we may choose different words. We may choose to say this differently. Pero I think ultimately parehas naman tayo ng sinasabi.
Yeah.
Diba?
And that's kind of what I get out of traveling and meeting people, because we have different cultures, different religions, even different gods sometimes. But at the end of the day, we are all kind of striving towards a similar thing. We all have kind of similar values. We all struggle through certain things. And even though our languages are different, we all laugh in the same language, and we all enjoy, and we all live through our emotions together. And yeah, at the end of the day, we're all the same.
We're all the same. Pare-parehas lang
Give or
tayo
take.
dito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pare, maraming salamat.
Dude, you're so fucking good at interviewing. I wish I was as good as you. My podcast is gonna look like shit after this. Damn.
Hindi, 3. Kasi pagkatapos ito, doon naman tayo mag-podcast.
Yeah, now we have to go to the. Oh my
This is
god.
2 a.m. talks na. So
2
this is
a.m.
gonna be
talks.
good. This is gonna be good, pare. Pero Will, maraming salamat for
Yeah.
sharing. You've been sharing your life with us for the past decade.
Yeah.
Pero etong ginawa natin ngayon, this condenses it, eh. And like iba yung perspective before sa perspective mo now. So
Yeah.
things may seem different pero it's still you. Pare,
It's
maraming
still me.
salamat talaga sa'yo. Sa oras mo. Birthday mo pa naman din ngayon, di ba? Maraming salamat talaga. Na-appreciate namin lahat. Lahat kami dito, na-appreciate na nandito ngayon. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Sana nag-enjoy kayo mga inaanak sa episode ng BOH natin na to. Ako, sobrang dami kong natutunan. Sobrang dami ko talaga natutunan. And Will, magkikita pa tayo maraming beses. Doon, dito, hindi ko alam. Pero maraming salamat sa oras mo talaga, pare. Thank you.
Incredible, dude.
And salamat sa pagkain.
That was a lot of fun. I mean, thank you for cooking it, you know?
Titi and bayag.
It's the best bayag and tite I've ever had in my life. It's the only tite and bayag I've ever had in my life, too.
So far.
So far.
So
yeah.
far, di ba? Things
Yeah,
may change. Hindi natin alam, di
Yeah,
ba?
you never know.
You
Perspectives change, right?
di ba? So maraming salamat sa inyo. Subscribe kayo sa kanya. Lahat ng links nasa baba. Alam nyo na yan, di ba? Panoorin nyo rin yung vlog namin doon sa channel niya. Napakaganda nun. And medyo bastos din si Shabina. Ang daming ginawa sa akin kanina. Daming ginawa sa akin yan. Sobrang dami. Susumbong kita sa nanay ko. Will, pagalitan mo mamaya ang pag-uwi mo.
Oo,
Diba?
for sure.
Tara na.
Dude,
Ligpit na tayo dito. Initin natin to. Di tayo nakakain. Nagluto tayo kunyari para kumain. Di naman tayo kumain, di ba?
Oo nga.
Initin na natin yan. Tara,
Puro
kain na,
satsat, walang ganap
Puro satsat, walang ganap. Tara na. Kain na tayo. Alam yung mga inaanak sa susunod na episode ulit ng BOH namin. Ang susunod na interview namin ay si Elon Musk. Mamamatay pa kakatawa si Will. Mamamatay pa kakatawa si Will. Thank you, pare. Salamat. Salamat.